Imagine this. Your mind feels like a storm, chaotic, overwhelming, and relentless. The waves of anxiety crash against the shores of your thoughts, and the winds of negativity threaten to sweep you away. But what if I told you that buried within you is a switch, a secret key to transforming that storm into a calm, serene oasis, a place where peace is not only possible, but becomes your natural state of being? This is an SMQ audiobook, and we are dedicated to bringing you the most powerful, science-backed strategies for mastering your mind and maximizing your potential. This script isn't just a collection of feel-good advice. It's a deep dive into strategies and practices rooted in wisdom, science, and real-life experiences. Together, we'll explore profound lessons and transformative tools that will help you stay calm in life's most challenging moments and radiate positivity even when faced with darkness. These aren't just steps, they're a way of rewiring your mind, reshaping your habits, and reclaiming control of your inner world. Get ready to uncover the secrets to inner peace, unlock the power of positivity, and build a mindset so resilient that life's chaos will feel like a distant echo. This journey isn't just about staying calm, it's about thriving in every aspect of your life. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Paradox of Control. Most of us spend our lives trying to control everything around us, our jobs, relationships, outcomes, and even other people's behavior. We believe that if we can just control every detail, life will be perfect. But here's the irony. The harder we try to control everything, the more stressed and overwhelmed we become. True calmness doesn't come from controlling every part of your life. It comes from knowing what is within your control and what isn't. Imagine yourself standing in the eye of a hurricane. The winds rage around you, yet the center, the eye, is completely still. That calm exists because it isn't fighting the storm. It's detached from the chaos surrounding it. You can embody that same calm when you learn to let go of what's beyond your influence. To make this concept practical, try the circle of influence exercise. Take a piece of paper and draw 2 circles. Inside the circle of control, write down everything you can control: your thoughts, actions, reactions, and decisions. Outside the circle of control, list the things you cannot control: other people's opinions, unforeseen events, the past, and the weather. This exercise helps you visually separate the two, making it easier to focus your energy where it matters most. Once you realize that worrying about uncontrollable factors only wastes your energy, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. Your mental and emotional energy can then go toward improving the things that are truly within your reach. This clarity liberates your mind, allowing you to navigate life's unpredictability with a sense of peace and confidence. Chapter 2. The Gratitude Twist, Finding Gold in the Shadows. Gratitude is often described as the secret to happiness, but it goes deeper than just appreciating the good things in life. True gratitude means learning to see value even in life's challenges and hardships. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about finding meaning and growth in situations that might initially feel frustrating or difficult. This shift in perspective transforms how we experience the world around us. Think about a time when something didn't go as planned. Maybe you missed a job opportunity, faced rejection, or had a day full of setbacks. At first glance, these moments seem like reasons to complain, but if you dig deeper, you might find hidden benefits. The missed opportunity could have freed you up for something better, or the rejection might have taught you resilience and self-awareness. Gratitude in these moments isn't about ignoring pain, it's about uncovering the lessons and growth they bring. To make gratitude a habit, start a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. But here's the twist. Challenge yourself to find gratitude in unexpected places or linked to hardships. Instead of saying, "I'm grateful for my health," try, "I'm grateful for the tough workout that showed me my strength." Instead of saying, "I'm grateful for my job," try, "I'm grateful for the difficult project that taught me patience." Another powerful exercise is gratitude for the shadows. Think of one frustrating or difficult experience you had recently and ask yourself, what did this teach me? How did it help me grow? If a traffic jam made you late, perhaps it gave you extra time to reflect or listen to a great podcast. Over time, this practice rewires your brain to seek out silver linings in every situation, making gratitude a natural part of your thought process. When you practice gratitude this way, it's like putting on a new pair of glasses that reveal the beauty hidden in the most unlikely places. This mindset turns every experience into an opportunity for growth and appreciation. Chapter 3, The Art of Emotional Resetting. Staying calm doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending they don't exist. It's about learning how to reset your emotional state when negative feelings take over. Think of your mind as a mirror. When stress, anger, or anxiety strikes, it's like fog clouding the glass. Everything feels distorted. The key to staying calm is knowing how to clear that fog and bring your mind back to a state of clarity. One of the most effective techniques for emotional resetting is called Name-it-to-Tame-it. When you're overwhelmed by emotions, take a moment to identify what you're feeling and say it out loud or in your head. I feel frustrated, or I'm anxious about this deadline. Studies show that naming your emotions reduces their intensity by allowing your prefrontal cortex, the logical processing center, to process them rather than react impulsively. Another approach is a physical reset. Our emotions are deeply connected to our bodies, so changing your physical state can help reset your emotional state. If you're overwhelmed, step away, splash cold water on your face, or take a quick walk. Even a brief burst of physical activity can shift your mood by releasing endorphins. Breathing exercises are an essential tool for resetting your emotions. Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique. 1. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. 2. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. 3. Exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This practice slows your heart rate and activates your body's parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxation response, helping you feel grounded and calm almost instantly. Create a personalized reset ritual. This could be a playlist of calming songs, a favorite scent like lavender, or a simple mindfulness exercise like focusing on a single object. Having a go-to ritual ensures you're prepared to handle emotional storms when they arise. By mastering the art of resetting, you'll be able to navigate even the toughest moments with grace, clarity, and resilience. Chapter 4, Energy Management, the Key to Sustainable Positivity. Staying calm and positive isn't just about mindset. It's also about managing your energy. Think of yourself as a rechargeable battery. Every activity, every thought, and every interaction either charges or drains that battery. The key to sustaining calmness and positivity is knowing how to balance these energy exchanges. Start by conducting an energy audit. List everything you do in a typical day and mark it with a plus if it gives you energy, a minus if it drains your energy, or a 0 if it's neutral. Once you've identified what drains your energy, take action. Some energy-draining activities, like a demanding job or daily chores, can't always be avoided, but you can balance them with intentional energy-boosting practices. After a stressful work meeting, take a 5-minute break to listen to music, step outside for fresh air, or stretch. These small resets recharge your battery, keeping you from running on empty. Another important aspect of energy management is setting boundaries. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your priorities. Every yes you give to something you don't truly want to do is a no to something that could nurture your energy. Protecting your time and space isn't selfish, it's essential for your well-being. Don't underestimate the power of physical energy. Eating nutritious foods, staying hydrated, and getting regular exercise are non-negotiables. Sleep is a cornerstone of energy management. Without enough rest, even the smallest stressors can feel overwhelming. Treat your sleep schedule as sacred. Incorporate energy boosters into your daily routine, activities, or moments that bring you joy, calm, or inspiration. It could be enjoying a cup of tea in silence, spending time in nature, or engaging in a creative hobby. These moments act as fuel for your positivity, keeping your energy levels steady and sustainable. Energy management is about being intentional with your time and attention. It creates a foundation for calmness and positivity that can withstand life's challenges. Chapter 5, The Power of Micro-Adventures. Life can often feel like a monotonous loop. This predictability can drain your enthusiasm and dull your outlook. The antidote to this mental and emotional stagnation is the power of micro-adventures, small, intentional experiences that inject freshness, excitement, and a sense of wonder into your daily life. Many people think that adventure requires elaborate planning or a big budget, but micro adventures are about rediscovering the joy of exploration in everyday moments. They are simple yet meaningful breaks from your usual routine that remind you of life's beauty and spontaneity. Change your perspective. Instead of taking the same route to work, explore an alternative path. Look at the buildings, trees, or people as if you're seeing them for the first time. This act of changing your perspective can transform the mundane into something magical. Nature escapes are powerful. You don't need to hike a mountain. Go for a walk at sunrise or take an evening stroll to gaze at the stars. These small escapes into nature can have a profound calming effect on your mind and body. Culinary experiments can also be micro-adventures. Try a cuisine you've never had before or experiment with a new recipe. Visit a local market and pick an ingredient you've never cooked with. These experiments engage your senses, making life feel richer. Mini challenges bring curiosity back into your life. Dedicate a day to exploring your city as a tourist. Visit a museum you've never been to or take photos of interesting sights. Curiosity is your greatest travel companion. If time feels tight, even a 5-minute micro-adventure can make a difference. Set a timer, step away from your tasks, and do something spontaneous. Dance to your favorite song, or simply look out the window and observe the sky. These brief moments of novelty refresh your mind and spirit, helping you stay positive and energized. One of the most profound benefits of micro-adventures is that they bring you back to the present moment. They interrupt the autopilot mode and invite you to engage fully with the world around you. They help you cultivate mindfulness, curiosity, and joy, qualities essential for maintaining calmness and positivity. Chapter 6. Rewriting your inner narrative. Your inner voice is one of the most powerful forces shaping your life. If this inner voice is harsh, self-critical, or overly negative, it becomes a barrier to staying calm and positive. The good news is that you can take control and rewrite this inner narrative, turning it into a source of strength and encouragement. Start by paying attention to how you talk to yourself, especially in moments of stress or failure. Do you say things like, "I'm such a failure," or "Why does this always happen to me?" Negative self-talk is one of the biggest culprits behind anxiety and a lack of confidence. The first step is to challenge these negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking something self-critical, ask yourself, is this really true? Where's the evidence for this? This process helps you separate facts from unhelpful assumptions. Next, replace those negative statements with positive or neutral ones. This is called reframing. For instance, instead of saying, "I'm so bad at public speaking," try, "Public speaking is challenging, but I can improve with practice." The reframe acknowledges the difficulty while leaving room for growth. Another powerful tool is the use of affirmations. These are positive statements that counteract negative beliefs about yourself. Examples include, "I am capable of handling whatever comes my way," or "Every challenge I face makes me stronger and wiser." Write these affirmations down and repeat them daily. A transformative exercise is scripting your future self. Take 15 minutes to write a letter from your future self to your present self. Imagine your future self as someone who has overcome the challenges you're currently facing and achieved the calm and positivity you desire. What advice would they give you? This exercise boosts your confidence and helps you visualize the person you want to become. Also, practice self-compassion. When things go wrong, instead of beating yourself up, ask yourself, how would I talk to a friend in this situation? Treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement. Remind yourself that mistakes are a natural part of being human. Finally, manage your environment to shape your inner voice. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who uplift and inspire you, and books that motivate you. Limit your exposure to negativity, whether it's from toxic relationships or excessive news consumption. When your inner voice becomes your ally rather than your critic, you'll find it much easier to stay calm, focused, and positive. Chapter 7. The Anchor Ritual, Your Daily Calm Compass. Life is full of unpredictability. In the midst of this chaos, it's easy to feel unmoored, like a ship being tossed by waves. That's why having an anchor ritual is so essential. This ritual serves as your compass, grounding you and helping you regain calm and focus no matter what happens during your day. An anchor ritual is a small, consistent practice that brings you a sense of peace, stability, and purpose. Think of it as a dedicated moment of stillness that connects you to yourself, no matter how turbulent the external world may be. The beauty of anchor rituals is that they are deeply personal. To create your anchor ritual, start by identifying activities that make you feel centered and calm. This might be morning meditation, journaling, an evening walk, or practicing deep breathing. The key is to choose something that resonates with you and feels like a sanctuary. Once you've chosen your ritual, commit to it daily. Consistency is what gives an anchor ritual its power. Even if it's just 5 minutes, showing up for yourself every day creates a sense of stability. Over time, your brain begins to associate this ritual with calmness and clarity. Morning journaling is a simple yet profound ritual. Write down your thoughts, intentions, or anything weighing on your mind. This clears mental clutter and helps you start your day with focus. Physical grounding is another powerful option. A few minutes of stretching or mindful walking can ground you in the present moment and release tension. Focus on your breath as you move. Body scanning meditation is helpful for many people. Sit or lie down comfortably, close your eyes, and slowly bring your attention to each part of your body, noticing and releasing any tension as you exhale. The sunset pause can be a beautiful evening ritual. At the end of the day, take a few moments to reflect on what went well, what you learned, and what you're grateful for. This shifts your focus to the positive and helps you let go of stress. Anchor rituals don't have to be complex. Even something as simple as making a cup of tea and sipping it mindfully can become a grounding practice. The more you integrate your ritual, the more that sense of calm and clarity extends into other parts of your day. Your anchor ritual becomes a constant in an ever-changing world, reminding you that you always have the power to pause, reset, and find peace within yourself. Chapter 8: Building a Resilient Mindset. Life is unpredictable. It will test you with challenges, disappointments, and unexpected setbacks. The secret to staying calm and positive doesn't lie in avoiding difficulties. It lies in building a resilient mindset. Resilience is your ability to bounce back, adapt, and grow stronger through life's trials. It's not just about survival. It's about thriving despite adversity. To begin cultivating resilience, start with a fundamental shift in perspective. View challenges as opportunities for growth. This doesn't mean minimizing your struggles, but reframing them as stepping stones rather than barriers. For example, if you face failure, instead of thinking, "I'll never succeed," ask yourself, "What can I learn from this experience?" A practical exercise is reframing your narrative. Take a situation that feels like a setback and rewrite the story from a growth-oriented perspective. Instead of saying, "I lost my job and now I'm stuck," try, "Losing my job is hard, but it's also an opportunity to explore new paths and discover what I'm truly passionate about." Another key to resilience is strengthening your emotional flexibility. The ability to adapt is crucial. Enhance this through mindfulness meditation. Spend 10 minutes a day observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, imagining them as clouds passing in the sky. This practice teaches you to accept life's uncertainties with grace. Resilience also thrives on a foundation of self-belief. Create a strengths inventory by listing your skills, past achievements, and qualities you're proud of. Whenever doubt creeps in, revisit this list as a reminder of your capabilities. Social support plays a significant role in resilience. Resilience doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means knowing when to seek help and allowing others to support you. Prioritize your physical well-being as part of resilience. Your body and mind are deeply interconnected. Exercise is a powerful resilience booster. It releases endorphins that improve your mood and equips your body to handle stress more effectively. Develop resilience by embracing a sense of purpose. When you have a clear sense of why you're doing what you're doing, it becomes easier to endure setbacks. A sense of purpose transforms challenges into meaningful experiences, fueling your motivation to keep going. Cultivate a long-term perspective in the midst of difficulties. Resilience comes from recognizing that all experiences, good or bad, are temporary. Trust that no matter how harsh the current season may feel, it will eventually give way to new opportunities. Building a resilient mindset is a lifelong journey, but when calmness and positivity are rooted in resilience, they become unshakable. Chapter 9: The Ripple Effect of Kindness: Spreading Positivity Through Action. Kindness is one of the simplest yet most profound ways to create calm and positivity in your life. While many self-help approaches focus on inner work, the act of being kind to others can be equally transformative. Kindness not only improves the lives of those you touch, but also creates a ripple effect that amplifies your own sense of purpose, connection, and inner peace. At its core, kindness is about recognizing the shared humanity in everyone. When you practice kindness, you shift your focus from yourself to the world around you. This outward perspective can be incredibly grounding, especially in moments of stress or negativity. Whether it's holding the door open, offering a genuine compliment, or lending a listening ear, these small acts can bring a sense of calm and fulfillment to your day. Kindness also has a profound impact on your mental well-being. Studies show that engaging in kind acts releases oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone. Oxytocin reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and promotes feelings of trust and connection. In essence, kindness isn't just a gift to others, it's a powerful form of self-care. One way to cultivate kindness is by practicing intentional gratitude for others. Take a moment each day to think about someone who has made a positive impact on your life, and then tell them. Send a quick text or email to express genuine appreciation. This small, direct act strengthens connection and floods your system with positive feelings. Try the Daily Kindness Challenge. Commit to performing one random act of kindness every day. This could be paying for the coffee of the person behind you, leaving a positive review for a service, or volunteering 30 minutes of your time. These deliberate acts train your brain to seek out opportunities for positive engagement. Remember, the goal is not grand gestures, but consistent small acts. When you consistently inject positivity into the lives of others, that positivity returns to you many times over. You become a conduit for good, and that role naturally fosters a state of inner calm and peace. Chapter 10: The Power of Intentional Disconnection. In the modern world, one of the greatest barriers to staying calm and positive is the constant, overwhelming influx of information and comparison driven by our digital devices. To find true inner peace, you must master the art of intentional disconnection, the strategic use of digital detox to restore your focus, reduce anxiety, and reclaim your inner quiet. Our brains are designed to respond to novelty and urgency, which makes social media and news feeds highly addictive and draining. This constant stimulation keeps your nervous system in a state of low-level stress, making sustained calm impossible. To protect your calmness, you must create digital boundaries. The hour of power. Dedicate the first hour of your day and the last hour of your day to being completely screen-free. This protects your mental energy when you need it most and ensures your sleep is not disrupted. Scheduled scrutiny. Do not check social media or news on impulse. Schedule specific, limited blocks of time, such as 15 minutes at lunchtime, to consume information. This turns passive reaction into active choice. The notification mute. Turn off all non-essential notifications on your phone. Notifications are designed to interrupt your focus and pull you back into chaos. By muting them, you assert control over your attention. The weekend reset. Once a month, commit to a 24-hour digital fast. Put away all screens. This practice significantly lowers your baseline stress level and resets your ability to tolerate boredom and focus on real-world activities, like micro-adventures. Intentional disconnection is not about avoiding the world. It's about choosing how you engage with it. When you regularly detoxify your mind from the digital noise, you give yourself the mental space necessary for deep reflection, creativity, and sustained peace. Your positivity grows because you stop comparing your complex reality to curated online highlight reels, and you start focusing on the beauty and progress in your own life. You have now uncovered the 10 core principles for transforming the storm within into a serene oasis. This journey requires commitment, not perfection. Remember, staying calm and positive is not a destination, it is a practice. It is the daily choice to focus on your circle of control, to practice gratitude even for the shadows, and to reset your emotions when the fog appears. The life you want, one defined by peace, resilience, and genuine joy, is built on the foundation of these intentional habits. Do not let this knowledge remain just theory. Choose one anchor ritual to start tomorrow. Implement the 4-7-8 breathing technique when you feel the next wave of anxiety. Commit to a short digital detox this weekend. The power to change your inner world resides only within you. Start today, stay present, and trust the process. You are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Go forward and radiate the calm you cultivate.